For our Easter activity today, we are going to do some salt painting. Uh-oh, mine is still a little bit wet, so you can see it dripping there. That's what happens when we lift our paper up when it's still wet. That's okay. I'm going to turn my camera down so you can see what we're up to. So, you can see on the bottom of my paper, I have my name, Miss.Morrow. Then we have our Easter egg, and what I did was I put glue on my paper, then I put salt over top of it, and then I painted the salt. So, if you don't have salt, that's okay. You can use sugar, you could even use flour. So, what you have to do is get out your materials. Glue, paint, salt. I have a glass of water and a paintbrush. And I have my Easter egg picture. Now, if you don't have an Easter egg picture, you don't have a printer at home, that's not a problem. All you need is a piece of paper and a pen. Even if you don't have white paper, you can use any kind of paper. So I have a white piece of paper here, and I'm going to draw the shape of an egg. What's the shape of an egg called? It's an oval. So we're gonna start up high in the sky and do a big curve all the way down to the grass. Good job. Now we can go to the top, or we can keep going on the bottom and do another big curve all the way up to the top, and you have your Easter egg. Great job. So first, we need to always write our name. M-I-S-S-M-O-R-R-O-W. I almost ran out of space there. Now that my name is on my paper, it's time to get out my glue. I'm using clear glue. You can use a stick of glue or you can use white glue. It will all work. So I have to think for a second what kind of patterns I want to put on my Easter egg. Now you can be creative and you can do zigzag lines, or you could do circles, you could do stripes, you could do anything you want. We can kind of think of making patterns too. We could do one zigzag line and then a straight line, one zigzag line and then a straight line, whatever you want to do, okay? So you can follow along with me or you can create your own. I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to do a straight line across. Cool. Now I'm going to do another straight line across below that one, underneath that one. Let's do another line under that one, and one more big line across under our last one. Awesome. Now I think I'm going to do some wavy lines. So I'm going to go down, up, down, up, down, and up. These are going to look awesome. I cannot wait to see them. Should we do another wavy line? We'll go down, up, down, up, down, up. Good job. What kind of shape should we do now? Maybe some circles. Start at the top, big little curve, little curve. Start at the top, little curve, little curve. Start at the top, little curve, little curve. Start at the top, little curve, little curve. I think we have room for one more. Ooh, there we go. How about some zigzag lines now? Let's do some sideways lines. Sideways line down, sideways line up, sideways line down, sideways line up, sideways line down, sideways line up, down, up, down, up. Oh, we have a little bit of a space for down. Okay, last little shape here. What should we do? Let's do, how about some round lines? I'm gonna do a big curve, kind of like a rainbow. There we go. And then another little rainbow under that one. One more. I think we have space for one more. Perfect. So we can put our glue aside. Make sure to put the lid on it. We're all done with our glue. Now it's time to get out our salt. So I have a little bit of salt in a container here, and I'm going to just lightly sprinkle it over top. Or you could take your fingers, your thumb and your pointer finger, and pinch and sprinkle the salt over top of your glue, okay? So let's see, let's sprinkle our salt all over. Make sure you get it nice and covered. Oh, gonna run out of salt here. That's okay, I've got my little box right here. There we go. Perfect. So in order to make sure that all your salt is covered, if you're not quite sure, you can kind of pick up your paper. It's a little bit heavy. Salt is heavy. Awesome. All right, so now that we have our Easter egg all salted up and ready for paint, and our workspace isn't all salty anymore, we are ready to paint. So if you don't have watercolor paint, you can definitely use acrylic paint. You can also use markers to color the salt. If you're going to use acrylic paint, liquid paint, or markers, you're gonna want to wait a few minutes until your salt and your glue is dry. Just if we use the watercolors, then the salt just absorbs the color and the water. But if we use a marker, we might get our marker all glued up and we won't be able to use it again. So hopefully you have some water colors, but no big deal if you don't. So now, watercolor needs a lot of water, right? That's what makes our paint spread, because our paint is not liquid, it's hard. So we're going to paint our Easter egg now. You can decide whatever colors you would like to use. I'm going to do some patterns, I think. I'm gonna do my first line blue, my second line green. So blue, green, blue. What comes next? Green. Great job. I'm going to do my top lines, like I said, into a pattern, and then I'm just going to keep painting, and I hope you guys can keep painting along with me. So I got lots of water on my paintbrush, right? There we go. And now I'm ready to put some paint on my salt. So for my first line, I decided I was gonna do a blue line. So now watch with my paintbrush. I'm not gonna press hard and drag like I would normally do on a painting. I'm going to just do little dabs with my paintbrush because I don't wanna wipe away the salt and the glue. So I'm gonna just go dab, dab, dab. Wow, look at the salt take the water. So if it starts to get kind of bunched up like that, that means you need some more paint and some more water on your paintbrush. There, beautiful. So I'm gonna dip it in my water, get a little bit more paint on my paintbrush, and I'm gonna skip a line since I'm doing a pattern, right? Blue, green, this one will be blue. My third line will be blue. Dab, 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 dab. About halfway, I'm gonna get some more. Dab, 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 dab. Awesome. Time for some green paint. Get lots of water on my brush. paint on my brush and dab, 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 dab. Awesome. One more green line for our pattern. Dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. Wow, look at my awesome Easter egg. It's turning out beautifully, and I love the pattern that I have. I can't wait to see some pictures of your salt Easter eggs. Have fun painting.